We are ready to begin step number 6. Place main bag inside of lining, right sides together with straps inside. So on our last step number 5, we went ahead and attached our straps. So at this point, this is what you should see. We should have one strap on one side. If we turn around, we should have one strap on the other. Okay, so step number 6 says place main bag inside of lining, right sides together with straps inside. So we're gonna go ahead and let me turn my camera down just a little bit so you can see this a little better. You're going to take your lining fabric and we're gonna put our main bag inside of this. So I'm gonna kind of open it up. If you have a friend that can help you, sometimes that's helpful, but I'm by myself, so we're gonna get it done. We're gonna put the main bag inside of our lining. We want to make sure that they are right sides together at this point. The straps do need to be sandwiched in between. And the most important thing you can do at this point is make sure that your seam allowances line up. So we have the seam allowance here and the seam allowance here. And that's the very first thing that I'm going to pin. I like to pin my seam allowances open. So that is where I'm going to start. Open seam allowance, and then open seam allowance. I'm going to go ahead and turn it to the other side. Looks kind of funky right now, but same thing. Open seam allowance and open seam allowance. From there, I'm going to go ahead and pin all the way around. And on the next step, step number 7, which I'm not going to show you all the way yet, we do have to leave an opening because that is how we're going to turn our bag right side out. So I'm going to go ahead, make sure that I'm just pinning one outer to one lining. And we're going to pin all the way around in a circle around the top of our bag. If you can put a pin where the strap is, that would be great. It's kind of thick. Once again, our strap is sandwiched between our 2 layers of fabric. Working my way all the way around. And once you get one side done, you're going to move around to the other side. So turning this around, making sure that our strap is down again. Now, like I mentioned before, we need to leave a 4-finger or 4-inch opening somewhere, but it needs to be where there is not a strap. So you'll notice I have a strap right here. I don't want to leave my opening there. I typically like to leave it between my 2 straps. So we have a strap here and a strap here. So let's go ahead and put a 4-finger opening between those straps. Now, remember our indicator double pins mean that is a start and stop point. So 4 fingers. Let's go ahead and put 2 pins here. And then finish out pinning, if we can get a pin on our strap. And then I'm probably gonna put one more pin over here. Now, I'm gonna turn this so you can see. I've pinned all the way around in a circle. Our straps are between our 2 layers, and our next step is going to be sewing all the way around in a circle. Once again, we left a 4-finger opening where there is not a strap. If you do it where there's a strap, it's gonna be kind of a pain, okay? But that is completing step number 6. Place the main bag inside the lining with right sides together, and your strap should be inside.